Hi everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of April the 21st. I'll begin by showing you my setup for last week, which I did not record. I used like an office, project themes, combination I think of a few different kits, but I really like the pastel colors. Thought it led nicely into Easter as well. So this is what it looked like, and it was a good week. Over the last few weeks, I've been getting quite a few things done. Things have been going well, but then I hit a bit of a wall this past weekend, which is why we are here now. The washi I'm using is little ducks and chickens, mainly because it ties into these ducks in a row stickers and lists that I have, which is where my mind is this week. I need to get my ducks in a row. And it is, in fact, Wednesday today, which, yeah, that's why I need to do this, because it's been a bit of a unusual start to the week, and I really want to get the momentum going again. So I'm going to start by putting the washi up top. The last few weeks have been good, really good actually. Some good momentum going. So I was a little bummed out about the weekend. I just been under the weather, and so I ended up home, by myself most of the weekends. But things are improving. And I finished putting down the washi, and I'm going to be putting down the abbreviated days of the week, but I thought I'll just put the green here. This is from the Duck's Head green for a little pop of color. And I'm not using the washi for this. I kind of like actually the white when you have a darker background, kind of the white around the letters. So we'll plop these down. I'm a little, I guess, kind of surprised that we're almost at the end of April. This month has gone by so quickly. I think this whole year, honestly, from New Year's till now, the winter, and it's just been unusual and somewhat challenging. But I am happy spring is here. The weather's been a little erratic, and I guess that's kind of what spring's about. But it just seems more than usual. Since the beginning of April, it's been swinging between rain and snow and freezing rain and warm days, and it's just been a little unusual. But the warm days have been nice because it's meant that I've been able to get out a few times to go for trail walks, which is one of my favorite things. And I've also been able in the last few weeks to see some more friends and family, which is great. And work's become more manageable. So some good things happening. But yeah, on the weekend I got ill, and then thankfully I was only like really feeling ill, like really badly ill Saturday, and then since then it's just been a very slow recovery, getting my strength and my energy back. I think it does seem to happen. I think I've talked about this before. Well, you'll sort of be, it'll be go, 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 and then you hit this window of a couple of days where you can step back a little bit, and it's like your body just slams the brakes, and it's almost like a message goes from your mind to your body that, oh, okay, you'll have time to actually, slow down. And so the adrenaline and the things that have kept you going kind of peter off. And so even though I was kind of sick, traditionally sick, part of it just felt as though it was just my body wanting to sort of decompress and catch up on some much needed rest. So I put a sticky note because it was Easter Monday a couple days ago, and I was off work, which was nice. And then, just the color, and I'm going to put the to-dos down here. I don't know about weekend plans, so that one I'll probably leave fairly blank for now. Some of that will actually depend on an order that comes in. One of the things I was doing last week was kind of coming very close to finishing my Gamify planner, which I've been working on off and on for months now. And I've finally kind of got it set. I've got it mapped out, drafted out. And what I'm waiting for now is the notebook I'm going to put it in. I've decided to use a traveler's notebook, which is the other kind of system I use in addition to the Cousin. But I didn't have the style. I think I wanted to try using the grid one, which I didn't have. So I placed an order actually on Monday. So hopefully it'll be in before the end of the week. And then I just need to do the final version of it, transfer everything over, and it will be set. But one of the things I did last week as well, because I've been doing this planner sort of in the Gamify one in sort of bits and pieces, and I haven't been recording it, I thought I would put together a video that has some more sort of graphics and images about the process that I used, which I really enjoy doing as well. So I spent kind of some time on that too, which I've enjoyed. So hopefully you're going to like it. I think it'll be worth the wait. I know it has been a wait, but I do anticipate that this weekend, providing the notebook comes in by Friday, that this weekend I can get that done. If not, I'm sure it'll be, midweek next week. So I'm excited for that, actually, to share some of that. Yeah, so I'm going to use yellow as the accent color. So I do want to record that I did go to see my parents on Monday. I went over for a brunch visit, although I still wasn't quite well enough to eat anything, but it was just nice to see them after, not getting to see them all weekends. But after that, I kind of returned to blob mode. All right, what else? I didn't have too much of a chance to think this through. I'll put the little house symbol there. And looking ahead with it being almost the end of April, so I was looking at earlier this morning the things that I need to get done in April. Just a couple of things that I wanted to do. But also in the beginning of June, I'm going to be off for a couple of weeks. And the first week, I'm going to be going away with a couple of friends. We're going to do a flight and then a drive for a few days towards the other side of the country, which I'm looking forward to. But I need to start thinking about what I'm going to pack and what I'm going to take it in. Normally, I take a suitcase, but we want to travel a little lighter. Also, what I'm going to do about my cats and my home. But it'll all get figured out in time. Now, so I put that I did my Wonder Pens order. And, I want us to use some of the little duck lists that are so cute. So I think I'm going to start putting these down for each day. All right, I had to pause recording for a second to take a call. So I did finish putting, just some more little checklist things. I also used the beige just to separate out the weekend and this left side here. I want to use one of these bigger stickers, so I think I'll use it there. This is looking pretty good. It just amazes me, like, you use the washi and you pick some colors from it and it kind of makes everything look pulled together, which is great. Just trying to think of what else. I'm going to put that down because, the end of Monday I was a little loopy. Let's see. I do want to put, there's a couple other things towards the end of the week as well. I think I want to use some of the sticky notes again. One of my friend's birthdays is Friday, and another friend has something on Thursday. So, I'll put them underneath these lists. And then I think on the left, I will end up putting probably just a list of a couple things. I said I am going to try and map out what I'm going to do for Thursday, Friday as well, but there might be a couple extra things I'm waiting to figure out when they'll happen. So put that down, and then I'll need one more. Just trying to use like a yellow color. Beige, beige will go. And I'll just fill these in with marker. This is coming together pretty well, actually. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I wasn't quite sure what direction it was going to go, and I wasn't sure if I was going to record it, but I thought, hey, it's real life. It's Wednesday. We're figuring it out. And I have been doing tracking, which I do a little bit of in the front of this one, and I have been filling in the daily. Although the daily pages, I'll go a couple days, without filling them in, but I'll always go back and at least write in a couple of sentences. Okay, that's looking cute. All right, so I think it's just a matter of filling things in. Oh, I just realized as I fill these in, I probably shouldn't have put like the to-do and the little kind of check boxes for yesterday, Tuesday, because I really didn't do anything other than go back to work. So I might have to rejig that. Let me get these in, and then I'll go populate everything. But yeah, that might need a little bit of correction. I'll see what I can come up with. All right, Ren and I are back. So I did end up doing a bit of a correction. On the Tuesday, I just sort of put it back to work and I moved the ducks in a row over there. I put a little this week for a couple of things like my taxes, my planner, a couple of things I need to get done. But I'm not sure quite where they're going to fall. But then I did put in lists for the next couple days as well. That's done. Yeah, so I think this actually kind of came out pretty well. Also, I want to show you guys, this is kind of my roughed in Gamify planner. Hang on. Do I want it? No, okay. Yeah, so this is kind of what it looks like. This was like my rough draft of it. And so, yeah, I just need to transfer it into another traveler's notebook because I think I want to use the doc grid because it's going to be a lot of tracking as well. But I've really enjoyed doing it. So it has been a bit of a long and winding road to get there, but I am excited to share that. Yeah. So I think this is where I'm going to leave things. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and listening to me ramble. I also want to say thank you for the comments, and I apologize I hadn't been replying to them, but I have been seeing them, and I am going to be going in to reply to them. So I appreciate when you do leave comments. It's very nice. I had some nice birthday messages as well, so thank you. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.